Hi everyone, this is Tina from Cosmic Turtles, and today we're doing a collective read. So let's get into your reading. Oh, excuse me. I've been eating grapes. They're great. Alright, let's see what we got for the present influence for the collective. What do we got for present influence? Too many cards. There's one. High Priestess. We start off with use your intuition. Or things that are hidden. So the High Priestess, she also keeps a lot of hidden secrets. But these are secrets that only get revealed once you're ready for them. So the present influence is about things that are hidden. And you're getting ready to receive them. You're getting ready to receive them. So it depends if you want to receive them. Alright, so what's the crossing energy to that? What do we got that is the crossing energy to that? Ooh, here's one. Cooperation. It's a big mountain to climb here, it seems. Cooperation is needed. You need the help of others, but in a good, non-egoic, cooperative way. And then you all benefit from receiving the information. The intuitive promptings will come to the same result for each person involved, that is of non-egoic base. Like it's all heart-based. Alright? That's the crossing energy, is cooperation. So use cooperation. Like cooperate with your intuitive promptings. What's the goal here for the collective? What is the goal here for the collective? Is that just one card? Son of Wands. Sun is, ooh. That is the Knight of Wands. The goal here is to move forward into something that is very passionate, like move forward passionately towards your goal. Like it's something you hold that's sacred, healing, and it's something that's very passionate to begin with. An example of this would be a group of people coming together to try to resolve all the conflict in the world to create world peace. So that would be an example of what would be one of the goals. So collectively, it's something like that. But it might be more profound than just that. But that's the example that came to mind. So on an individual level, even working in small groups, each one of you are bringing something to the table of the collective that would benefit the whole collective. So something that is, small groups are passionate about a certain theme or subject matter, and each one of you are coming together for the collective. Some got into groups and they're doing healing meditations. Some got into groups and they've wanted to create a more holistic view, use holistic medicine to help with the healing of people. Some people got together in a worldwide philosophy that would bring conflict resolution in the world, so we can kind of create that peace we've been looking for. So it's something like that, but the goal respectively for the, I'm just describing what the goal is, because each individually, that is up to you. Let's see what we got in the recent past. What do we have in the recent past? Just one card, please. Recent past. What do we have? That's too many. Just recent past. Recent past, there was some type of a message of love or a message. This would be equal to the Page of Cups. A message from the Children's Collective. And they're asking, like, look, we see what the world is about so far, and it scares us, and there's a lot of chaos. We want a better world. We want to offer a freshness of perspective, they say, and we want to bring in a good cup. Like, this is a cup, and it's usually the page has a cup, and it's Page of Cups. Some are offering genuinely to help, and some are offering a poison cup type of thing, or a cup that's not so, it's not so genuine, it's more ill intent. So in the recent past, there was a bit of both, but the one with the poison cup got accepted because it's that those people appeared they appeared more charismatic, they appeared better looking, they appeared more genuine, but they weren't. They were acting. They were like a jester in a court. And they were the most colorful ones, or the loudest, and they're the ones that said, look, we got this, we got this. This will help everybody, this will help everybody. And it wasn't even that good of a cup. So let's see what the past influence was. We got one. Well, the past influence is something to walk away from. And the one that speaks about it today, see, we had the Eight of Cups. It's an energy that you want to walk away from, the past influence. It was all about self-sabotage, brokenness, putting wool over people's eyes. And the one to come out and speak about it is the Queen of Swords. Someone went and discovered the truth. There was whistleblowers, and they tell us the truth about things. And they spoke about, like, geez, this is not the truth. This is not really good for us. We were offered this as a solution worldwide, and look what it's doing now. And the truth is coming out. And there's still this big mountain, and they're trying to cover it up behind the mountain so nobody sees it, but the truth is still coming out. Whether it be world events that happen or whatever, we all see the truth of it. We've watched our news without falling for the fear factor. We could see through and listen and have an actual objective view on things. And is that the world you want? So let's see what our future influence is. What is the future influence? Woo. Two of them again. Oh, future influence. Death and rebirth. The great restart. Maybe not totally the great fall of the empire, like it happened in eras ago, but a dismantling of certain things that that just doesn't work. That used to work, but doesn't work. And those are That's what's happening now. But the thing is, it's we're going with the value system. We're going not the value as in monetary. The value system as in what is a value? Integrity, compassion, things built on that, honesty. What do you call it? To have like transparency, love. So that's the future influence. It's going to be more heart-based, but not just emotions. It's the heart and the mind coming together and moving forward. So, where's the collective at this time? What's the energies of the collective at this time? Arguments. Not agreeing. One side says is for this and the other side says I'm not for this. There's a lot of pros and cons. There's division. You see it? It's like two worms fighting for the dirt. And the thing is, if they stop fighting and start eating the dirt, you know what worms do, right? They eat the dirt and then they create fertilizer behind them. And then they enrich the dirt. So if they work together, the energy right now is winning at all cost. I'm right, you're wrong. It's I want not just the piece of the pie, I want the whole pie. It's it's very ego driven. It's basically what you see in our drama television series that are very popular. That's what's happening in the collective. Think about it. Why do you think they have such high ratings? It's because that's what people want. Hey, wait a minute. I'll be right back. This is fitting. Just one moment. Thank you very much for waiting. I wrote this after I woke up from a dream. Said the past is the present. Yeah. It came up this way because we were talking about the collective and right now and what kind of energy is everywhere, and it's like those drama series, and then it made me think, oh yeah, it's the highest rating thing. It's like people are seeking drama. The reason why they seek drama is to avoid their own pain, right? Whether they're creating it or they're seeking it indirectly, they're still creating it. And the maintenance it takes to keep that going, create drama to avoid pain, it's draining to the person. It demands a lot of strength. Now, that's an old pattern, an old programming that's going to subside. But healing is the courage to get through pain. Seek and create the better focus. That's what came through. It's like, you want a life of drama or a life of pain. Either way, I guarantee you it's going to hurt. Because drama wants to avoid pain at all costs, which causes a lot of pain because the maintenance it takes to do that is draining. So it causes pain and you end up crash and burn anyway. Healing is painful when you go through it, but it takes that courage to go through it. Once you're through it, then it's just a question of maintenance, to keeping the better focus, and it doesn't hurt anymore. That's the difference. It only hurts at first for the healing. But drama want to avoid it at all costs. So, the maintenance in the healing aspect is it enriches you and peacefulness resides in you once you're doing that, and strength is automatic. You end up being stronger than the ones that kept creating the drama for themselves and others around them. So where the collective is right now, winning at all costs, either that or some are deciding to just give up the fight. Say, nope, I'm done fighting. And they walk away. And the other one that was fighting wants someone to fight with. If they got nobody to fight with, they got to deal with their own pain. They want to avoid their own pain at all costs. And they don't want that. They want to keep, hey, come back. I want to keep fighting with you. That's what they'll do. Like, hey, no, you're this, you're that, you're an a-hole, you're this. By that time, you're like, I'm done fighting. I don't care what you think about me. I'm done. Taking the healing path. No, you can't do that. It's the worst thing you can do. What? For me or for you? You get to know the truth about these dynamics and patterns that keep repeating. The past is the present. Because all these patterns have happened before. And now it's just constantly on the loop. And after a while you observe that and you're like, huh. So that's what's going on. I wonder what happens if you do this. You know, you'd be like the mad scientist. Oh, look at that. You've made the move. You're still seeking drama if you're doing that. But in the beginning, you're learning about these perspectives in your healing drama. After a while, you're like, oh, okay, just let them be. Okay, so that's the energy that is in the collective at the moment. Within the peoples, in the collective, individually, these programs in operation. So next is, what is the surrounding energy? The energy around the people, whether they're aware of it or not. Not the ones they're creating and living in. The energies around that would come from the ones helping. Shining the light on your back. Showing you the truth about what's really happening. This is a 5 of Cups, but it's made a little different than the regular one. All these cups are standing right up. Usually there's 3 that are spilled and 2 standing, but these, all 5 of them, are standing right side up, but they're above the horse's head. The horse is looking down where it's dark, because all it sees is down, and it's the dark, and it feels so low. That would be like where the collective is, like down. And then, but above it, it's shining, and it's showing the truth of life, of what all this really means. And it's exactly split in 2, the dark and the light. And the horse is in the middle. And you know how strong a horse is. But he doesn't know that. He's looking down. He's depressed. Once he raises his head up, sees the truth. Revelation. He's going to see the truth of things. So the surrounding energy is light. The surrounding energy is truth. The surrounding energy is clarity. All 5 cups are filled and right side up. The falling of the cups was just an illusion, and you fell for the hype. Let's see what are people's personal feelings at the moment about all this. What is the people's personal feelings? People want to have the ability to cut through the BS, to get into the healing of things. If only they had that tool, you know, if only they had that, this would be like the sword. If only I had that sword, then I'd feel brave enough to cut through all the BS and be able to go through and just, but they have it. You are who you've been waiting for. You have it. Well, you need a nudge? Here's your nudge. You have it. You do. You have that courage. You have that strength. You have the knowledge. You're able to cut through all that shit. You're able to do this for yourself. Not for others so much, except for those that can't defend themselves. Okay. but first and foremost for yourself. And then you get to see the truth for yourself. Because this also represents the truth. They want the truth. Your personal feelings, you want the truth, but you also want the ability to cut through the bullshit. Okay. And potential outcome. I got two that just threw up at me. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? Ooh, haha. Self-care, love, nurturing. This is the Queen of Cups. Loving, caring, nurturing energy. Excuse me. And that's the potential outcome. And either she's teaching it, she's showing, she's inspiring. There's a lot of stars and things and little lit up around her. It's like she's glittering, she's shining. Or it could be like a whole bunch of people in the crowd here. Could look like. And she's teaching about how to fill your own cup. How to do that maintenance. It's the energy of the card here. And the potential outcome. And she's using the ways of the magician. All the tools that she has within her. This is not gender specific, her or him. It's just because it said mother. But the mother is like the nurturing aspect. You could be a male or a female on stage or whatever it is that you're doing. But you're teaching people on how to help themselves. And using the tools of the magician, which is all within you. So these two, they came out together for potential outcome for the collective. So this is the potential that can happen. When each one of those peoples that hear the call to go forward, to rise up, to level up, to start moving, just step by step, in a direction of their higher calling, and start leading by example, like many have done. I want to help and learn all the ways what they need to do to get there for themselves, first and foremost, and then for others. Wow. What a reading. I don't need any other cards. This is pretty complete. I did the Celtic Cross anyway for the collective. So this has been your reading, collective. This is like an overview of the energies so far. And thank you very much for supporting and watching. Hit the like button. You know, this one. And so thank you very much for your support. So this is Tina from Cosmic Turtles, and we'll see you next time.